Okay, so I'm out here in my backyard and I'm putting together these galvanized beds. I don't know if you can see that good, but I'm putting together these galvanized beds for my raised beds, and I don't know exactly how. I might trim them out in some cedar or something, but I was wanting to show anybody that was wanting to use these to, you're gonna have to peel the plastic off the panels and the supports, and I was just going to show you how I felt like the easiest way to do it is. I got these off of from Northern Tools website. They're 6 foot by 3 foot, and just kind of give you an idea of what they look like. And another one over there. Pardon the mess, but work in progress. So I'm gonna show you kind of how I've been doing it. See if I can get a good picture there. But on your edges, your edges are not sharp, so that's a good thing if you're worried about doing a homemade. You can do this with just regular galvanized corrugated metal, but you'd have to cut it, and you're going to have edges. If you're not going to trim it out of wood, they'll be sharp. But these are folded over, just the ends are sharp. So what I've been doing is finding the edge on the back side that's beveled over, and it has this plastic right here. I've just been taking this, working this along, and you can find a good spot, it'll peel off. I noticed as the weather got warmer, they got a little easier to peel off. I imagine the glue is starting to release a little bit. So this is how I've been doing it. And this is my third one. So as I go along, I'm finding little tricks that make my life easier doing this. I don't know if the wind's messing me up, if you can hear me or not, but I just go through there, peel it back a little bit on the edge, just like this right here. And once, sometimes you get a little piece to hang up. If you have a scratch or something, sometimes it'll separate, but it's not a biggie, not a real biggie. I want to say thank you to the city of Lewisburg for this wonderful work table. It's my trash cans. So now that I have this piece kind of started working up, I just start at one end, kind of peel it up. And if you'll notice, it just starts peeling off. Yesterday I did one and I started at the top, but this seems like it works a lot easier. You don't have to do a lot of standing it up on the end and stuff. You can just work it back and just continue to work it. Let's see if I can get a better angle. There we go. Yeah, getting a little sunlight. You just work the plastic up. You can see it's coming off if you kind of keep the pressure even as you go across the panel. It's a lot easier. I saw a guy on YouTube do this, and he had same beds, and he was right. You know, once you get started, you start finding easier ways to get it off. The first one probably took me an hour, maybe better, but you know, once you get into it, you start figuring it out. You will get little cuts and nicks if if you don't wear gloves. I don't know how anyone would wear gloves doing this, but I don't know how. I don't even know how I got one of them. Just, I've had my music going and just kind of got into the rhythm of it. And then I decided I'd go ahead and videotape this. If anybody was curious. And gives me a chance to use my selfie stick. I haven't used it. I bought it for when I went hunting, but I kept forgetting it when I go deer hunting. So voila, here we go. And you see this taking what, like a couple of minutes once you learn, you know, kind of figure it out. And pull it off, ball it up, put it in my flower pot trash can because nothing's ever grown in them dang things. Then I flip it over. You'll see that same little piece of plastic will be on the other side. You don't have to take it off if you don't want to, but if you want to, and you're a stickler for stuff that would just irritate you, yeah, that's one of the things that would irritate me. So just take that little piece off and we're done. We have a finished panel, no plastic. Here's the top, the outside. Alright, there we took the plastic off of, so you're good to go. And we'll make another video later on when I start, if I decide to trim them out, or however I do when I start filling them. See y'all later.